Mike act all silly like. Let's see. No audio. Can't hear you. Okay, can you hear me now? Let me see. Hello, hello. That should be the mic. You should be able to hear me. Should be able to hear me. Hold up. We're going to figure it out. Oh. Ah. There we go. Perfect. All right. Here we go. Let me hit these record buttons. What's happening, everybody? It's your boy, Hannibal Callens. We're back playing some more Hollow Knight Silksong. We might be at the end of the game because there's only one more there's only one more animal we got to have in the journal, and it's one that's down in the abyss. We got to go down there anyway. Other than that, we got all the rest of them. I think the last thing we need to do, unless there's like a quest that came up at one of the quest boards I didn't see, is race this dude. And I was doing trash, and then I was doing real good, but then I had to call it because it was getting late. So we're back. We are biggity back. If you are in the Chizats, don't be afraid to say a little something. Hold on. Whoa. Darn it. Give me a second, team. Press the sprint at the second bell. Thank you. Somebody said that yesterday, and I'm really glad that they did. Hold on. I'll be right back, team. Okay, I don't want to. That was my lady. She called to say hi. I don't want none of y'all think I'm soft. All right, none of y'all thinking I'm soft. He was on stream. He was on stream. Fake kissing his little fiance. You cut that out. You hear me? Please. All right, here we go. Here we go. I almost had him last night. But I'm seeing if we can use our domain expansion. Domain expansion. Good night's sleep. We got to get the whole rhyme, though. Facing a foe whose technique is hard to beat. Only truly the wise can defeat a creep. I messed that up, darn it. My bad, team, my bad. Darn it. Darn it. Hold on. Okay, hold on. This is off to a bad start. And you know why? It's first I got a message. Really? LOL. First not seeing me in the chat, and then streaming on Poetry Night. I know. But Wednesdays is my one day that I always have off. So, I don't be working on Wednesdays, you know. Did you meet anyone at the Grand Gate? No, I don't think I did. But yeah, I know it's Poetry Night. I know you can't stay too long. All right, here we go. Let me lock in. We'll work on that domain expansion later. I was doing too many things. I'm trying to read the chats. That might have been early. It wasn't. That was dumb. No! Dash down, yerp. Dash down, yerp. There we go. Darn it, no! Messed it up. And I had just enough time to almost fix it if I was careful. Oh boy. Alrighty. We're not gonna stay on this forever. I can't. Not today. We might be able to beat the game today. I'm gonna be on for about an hour. Looks like I gotta leave the house soon. Okay. Darn it. Off to a terrible start. Darn it. You know why? I got traumatized by this race yesterday. I was getting mad because there just aren't enough, they don't give you enough silk for you to be able to yerb in here comfortably. So now I'm scared to do it at all. Darn it. And see, that's what's killing me. I'm too scared to just yerb because I kept, you know, running out of them. Like, you know, they only give you 3. And that's with all the silk hearts too. But with all the silk hearts, you only get 3. And so it's just a little too few to not be stingy with your yerbs. See, I hate wasting that one. Come on, I gotta be careful. Darn it! No! Come on, dang nabbit. That was awful. That was awful. We're still ahead, but that was really bad. That was bad. That was awful. I'm so sorry, team. I'm so sorry. Y'all deserve better than that. And I can already tell things. I'm gonna get too worked up, and then I'm gonna mess it up. And then I'm gonna, you know, there's a win streak. You know, we can pull it off. If I can stay fluid. If I can stay fluid. Darn it, that was bad. Darn it. Dash down, yerb across. Dash down. Okay. Also, I realize you keep the momentum when you do that first jump, but when you do that, when you hit that second one, she loses all her momentum. I mean, when you flap. You feel me? Darn it, I should have yerbed. Okay, that was the wrong button, but it worked. Darn it, and then I forgot. She gets stopped if you don't yerb at the end of that down dash. Darn it, he's catching up. I can catch him here. Darn it! Again, down dash, yerb across. There we go. Darn it, that was dumb. That was dumb of me. That was dumb. I thought I could skip it. I thought I could skip the yerb, and I cooked it. I cooked our shot. Ah, I cooked it. We almost had it. We could have beat him that time. But I was too scared to just yerb. I was too scared to just yerb. I should have just yerbed. And I do got to be careful because there's not too much point to stressing about yerbing now. My timing on those jumps is way better. Here we go. And we're off. Just yerb, that's right. Nice and high. Dash. No! Darn it. Uh-oh, that's the first time. That's the first time I make that mistake today. It's not good. And thank you, by the way. I see that you said good try. Thank you. I sure think it was. I need to put one of my stickers here if I'm wearing this. Twisted my hair up. Sort of. It's your herb across. That's right. No. That's not good. I rebuke that. I rebuke that in the name of the Lord. We off to a bad start. I shouldn't speak that way. Come on. Here we go. And jump. There we go. Leap. Down dash. You're across. Nice. Would have been better if we didn't have to flap, but that's okay. Darn it. Would have been better if we didn't flap. Here we go. Darn it, I felt that one. I knew that one was going to be bad. I felt that one. I literally felt that one. I was like, this is about to be awful. Yerb on the first. Yerb on the first 2 rings, yeah. And the big thing is, too, when you come to that down dash, well, both those down dashes, you can pull a lot if you down dash and then you're across just right. The problem is, yeah, I should be yerbing, especially if my timing's getting off. That was late. We still got it. I don't know if you were here, but I was complaining because I'm like, technically the race isn't really that fair because he's got wings, you know, and I feel like if they gave me infinite silk, it might not be fair. Down, yerb, nice, shouldn't have yerb, you were fine. There we go. I mean, I shouldn't have flapped. Darn it, I jumped early. Darn it, nope. I panicked. Sorry, team. Sorry, dude. Sorry. I hate hitting him because I don't want to win. I don't want to win dirty, you know. Damn, yerb. There we go. Superb. That was good. That was good yerbage we had there, team. Nice work, but he's right behind us, so don't get too comfortable. There we go. Nice. Wasn't very clean, though. Yerb. You're getting too close. Here we go. Down, yerb across. Cut that corner. Nice. Can we do 3 more of those, team? I think we can. I'm panicking, and I'm messing up my inputs. No! Darn it, she did me dirty because she yerbed backwards, and I have no idea why she went that way direction. Nice. Okay, good. That was bad, but we pulled it together. Pulled it together. Down, yerb across. Down, yerb across. Nice. Got some good distance. Unless he does something dirty with this last, we should be alright. We just can't have no mistakes. Alright, so come on. Get in here. Yerb, dash. Okay. Come on. Down, dash. Down, dash. Wild in battle with a foe whose technique is difficult to peep. Only one whose focus can defeat a creep. When one is stuck in a corner and the battle is steep, domain expansion, good night sleep. That's been happening so much the whole time we've been playing this game. I get stuck on a boss fight, can't beat them. I go to bed, I cook them. Like, what? I gotta see. I hope I didn't delete the episodes. I know the first time I noticed it was with Trobio. Then there was another Trobio, tormented Trobio. Then there was another boss fight after him where I was saying that. I think it was Nihilith or whatever the Heart of the Woods was. But yeah, I was like, oh yeah, domain expansion. Good night sleep. How many laps was that? 6. 6 laps. Excuse me, says everything. Oh, dude, that's Caesar. I know him. Over there on Twitch. Nice. Just when I thought the streets forgot about me. All right, let's see what he got to say. I'm sorry, I'm just super excited. Super glad about that. Yeah, now we talking in his house, man. Let's see. As a reward for such impressive feat and endurance, I have only this small trophy, a memento given by my own speed teacher, now fairly passed to you.
Oh, no sé si.
Now I shall remain and train. And know, though I have no more rewards to give, you're welcome to grace my track as many times as you wish.
Oh, Pinocero.
Nimblebug, will you soar again? Absolutely not.
Regina Fora.
Ah, Cimero.
Yeah, you good, dude. I'm done with your ass. Had enough of your ass. Yeah. Nice. Now. Sweet. Now, the Grand Gate. I'm guessing the Grand Gate. Oh. Well, that's literally that spot. Well, we know how to get there. Let's go to the blasted steps.
Oh, Pinocero.
I don't know. I'm not going to lie, man. I feel bad for this dude. And, you know, it's cool, right? 'Cause it's none of my business. If he's fine, you know, if he's good, he's good. But I'm like, man, he's literally here all the way at the end, all the way at the edge of the map. Okay. Grand Gate, then Fleetopia. Because, yeah, I think somebody mentioned if I beat Seth in the, no, that was the wrong one. Somebody asked, oh, we got 2 people watching on Instagram. I want to get this Dream. Dream was here earlier, and they're gone. That's fine. We want to go to the blasted steps. Somebody mentioned, they asked if I beat Seth in the Flea games, and I was like, what do you mean Seth in the Flea games? So I'm guessing he probably ends up over there, huh? Dude, Crimson Desert comes out in 8 days. It's so weird to me, dude, because, like, I don't know. Now, granted, if you guys look it up, which, by the way, Caesar, if you're still here, Crimson Desert is, like, the next game I'm planning on playing. But before that one, because I've been waiting on that game for a while, I won't yap about it unless I want to. But, darn it. The crazy thing is, I'm like, I noticed even like the past couple weeks, a lot of people, like a lot of content creators have been talking about it. And I'm almost kind of like, where did y'all hear about it? Because I heard about Crimson Desert, it's crazy when I think about it, probably 3-4 years ago. And I've been waiting on it to come out because it feels like it's gonna, it feels like it's gonna be a great substitute for Dragon's Dogma, you know? And then Dragon's Dogma 2 came out, which I was like, uh-oh, now they're cooked. They're not gonna, you know. Never heard of Crimson? Yeah, dude, you should look it up. Crimson Desert looks cool, and especially with a lot of the hype around it, it looks like Crimson Desert, the way the streets are talking about it, it's like it's the next, yeah, my Deep Docks map? Yeah. Hold on. Well, this is it for this place, so I'm guessing whoever we're here to see ain't here. Oh, that's right. This is how we got down. Why do we have to go down there? Oh, yeah, to find, get out of here. Alrighty. Let's check the map for Deep Docks. Yes, sirree. We'll take those off because we already got that mask piece which was down there. That's what the map looked like. I'll let you take a gander at the map. We got to go back to the bell, which I think is down there. So, yeah, okay. But yeah, man, you should look up Crimson Desert. It looks like it's gonna be awesome. But a lot of the streets, like from what I'm seeing, a lot of people, it seems like it's either gonna be like the best game ever, or it's gonna flop hard. I'm hoping it doesn't flop because I think it's gonna be really good. And if it is as good as it looks like it's gonna be, it's gonna, it'll be awesome, to have a game like that. Plus, I'll be real with y'all, man. I just don't want nobody to ever flop. I hate, You know, I hate when big studios make a movie and it sucks. I just want everybody to win. Dang, all right, my bad. Sorry, I'm a monster. But there's a chair over there, right? Yeah. Because if we got to play more Flea games, we're definitely putting on the. Well, get out of here. I'm scared of you with that symbiote. All right. Come on, back that ass up one more time. Yeah. I just realized too, I shouldn't even be, messing with them dudes, because now I have the pale knives or the pale needles, whatever that move is, and I got the boys. I ain't worried about you. Get your big ass out of my face. Especially as no, because I was just about to say I should have took a delivery to the fleas, but I don't need the roses. I'm rich. Now you gotta pay. Darn it. There we go. Chop his ass. I gotta put that tool on that makes you throw 2 of any of your tools. Oh, that's it? It's so funny how big that area feels when you're scared of it. I almost can't believe that room was that small. Here he is. Greetings, Seth. It is a welcome surprise to see you here amongst these festivities. Hulo, hulo. Yes, my wandering was long, and I began to fear I would meet my end in those stinky swamps. How lucky I was to stumble upon the home of these friendly revelers. They said I could be a flea here with them. So of course I agreed. Seems as good a place as any to call home, at least for a time. Now I just need to grow a little fur and sprout some wings, eh? Wow, okay, he's taking it pretty well. We literally whooped him so bad he forgot who he was. Have you tried your claw at the games? Rock flicking good fun, don't you think? I wonder if I could score a little higher if I tried again. Is that it? You tried? Hold on. They better not just put his number above yours, because that's going to piss me off. So they just put him above whatever you scored? Okay, somebody tell me, because I'm curious. And I don't know if anybody knows the answer. Comedy horror stories. I'm sorry, I'm just not looking. There's a very easy hidden area in Deep Docks you could visit. A small secret. Okay. Comedy horror stories, man. I have to think about it. I'm sure I got some. By the way, I appreciate you asking. I actually really appreciate you asking. Side note, before I forget this point, I want to know if these are his numbers regardless of what you score, or if it's possible to outscore him before you ever meet him. Like, are they just going to put his number above yours? Like, whatever you get? You know what I mean? Like, 90 on Flea Dodge is wild. You know what I mean? But, okay. Off the top of my head, I will tell you guys this one. I had a, this was one of the stories I put. I got to think of a better one. No, I got 2. Oh my goodness, I got 2 stories for like my worst bombs. Okay, actually, if I keep it a buck, I got 1. I got 1 that would definitely qualify as worst bomb. I got to put on the long nail. That thing long, ain't it? Okay. So, I was at this, okay, so, this a few years ago, man. I'm still living in Florida. And there's this dude, he's a stand-up comedian in Orlando. He's an incredibly cool dude. He's a really cool brother. I think he either started or is a big part of something called the New Blurred Order, I think. It's like Black Nerds, and they have like a podcast that they do. They interview people. His name is Vince Taylor. Vince Taylor's he's one of the big guys in Orlando. He's great. He's incredibly funny. He was doing a show at this hookah lounge. Had to be maybe 40 minutes away from my house. But I go all the way out there to be on the show. Now, side note, hookah lounge comedy is surprisingly different than really? You've outscored him before meeting him? That's crazy. Anyway, and I'm not gonna, just side note, thinking about the flea games, if we can't beat him easy, I will probably just let it go, because I don't know if there's like another prize you get if you can beat past his score, and I don't want to waste too much time trying to beat his score, and I gotta let him have something, you know what I mean? We beat him up outside. You know, he was the one guard to defend homegirl. We whooped him out there. He forgot who he was. The least I can do is let him be the champion of the flea games. You know what I mean? I already got the pale oil, so I might not stress too much, unless there's something cool you get for beating him. It's probably a memento, isn't it? Anyway, let's come back to the story. So, what was I talking about? Oh, yeah. Good, just making sure I'm live. So, Vince Taylor is doing a show at this hookah lounge. I can't remember the name of it. But, oh, yeah, hookah lounge comedy is surprisingly different than doing comedy at a regular comedy show. It's just weird, man. Like, hookah lounge crowds, you know, they're in the mood for a particular kind of comedy, and I'm not too good at that yet, because my stuff's, excuse me, I burped, but my stuff's very material heavy, and certain rooms, they don't, you know, they want that real, you know, they're looking for that real, and don't get it twisted, you know, writing your material does not make it any less real. In fact, we talked about that in one of my comedy streams a long while ago. Anyway, let's stay on task, Handle. So, I'm over here, I get up there, right? Long story short, it's a room full of, you know, cool cats and whatever, but my material just not working. All my jokes flop. You know, like, I'm not getting booed, but, like, I got my AAA material getting nothing from these people, right? They just giving me nothing. Darn it! My bad. Stuff gets up. Anyway, so I'm up there just flopping. Darn it. So let me just tell this story then, real quick, because I'm doing too much. So, I'm up there, I'm bombing, right? It's just I'm not doing good, and in my defense, I don't think it was wholly me. Sometimes you just don't have the type of material for the audience, and that's where as an artist you kind of got to work on your stuff there, but you also got to know your stuff's good. You know, you can't just go around thinking you're trash, you know, if you're not. So, so I'm up there, I'm bombing. Now, let me explain this. I have a few jokes that got act outs. It's a bit, you know, I do a big bit. And I'm doing some jokes about conspiracy theories. They're not working. And I'm like, oh my goodness, dude, this is so awful. And I know I'm ramping up to this big act out that's like the punchline of this joke. I'll tell you the premise of the joke is I say, what if we woke up tomorrow and Bob Marley's alive, but he's Irish? And then I do an Irish jig, and I go, Buffalo Soldier, right? So here's the thing. I'm telling this out of order. Here's why this show sucked. Part of why it sucked. The way the stage was built, it was a square, but down center on that stage was cut out, and there was a big speaker there, right? Now, what sucks, for those of y'all who don't know theater, down center, these are theaters, these are stage terms, but it's like where you are on the stage. Downstage is closest to the audience, right? And where you want to be doing comedy is down center. You want to be in the center, down, in front, closest to the people. But this speaker is right there, right in the spot where I want to be. So you kind of would have to play to one side of it or to the other side of it, right? which just feels weird. But I'm already bombing. I'm already trying to pull it together. And so eventually I go, you know what, dude, F it. I'm going to stand on the speaker because it's right where I need to be so I can kind of work the whole room at the same time. So I stand on the speaker, right? I stand on this one big speaker, and then I do the Buffalo Soldier. I go, Buffalo Soldier, and then it turned out that one speaker was two, and my leg slipped right in between them. My leg goes, and I go, oh. Everybody goes, oh, man, oh. Vince Taylor on the mic is like, oh, snap, dude, yo, he good? I was like, oh, man, you got to be kidding me. I'm already bombing, and I'm using my best material and getting nothing. Then I'm building up to this act out. I'm like, this is going to get him. And then my foot slips between the speakers. Oh, man. And I look stupid and silly. I still remember the shirt that I wore. And I go, oh, okay, I was good. Oh, man, you good? You hurt? I was like, no, I'm good. And then I went on with the rest of my set. I still finished my set. And then Vince gets on that mic. He goes, yo, man, give it up for Hannibal, dude. Like, mad respect for him still going after that, bro. I almost wanted to air that place out. I almost wanted to, whoop! I wanted to air that place out. Oh, I was so mad. I was so embarrassed, dude. And it was in front of Vince Taylor. Vince is cool, and it wasn't something, it's not the type of thing where I was like, oh, man, I'll never work in the city at all, you know. But it was just, ooh, it was so embarrassing, and I hated it. I think, ooh, man, it was so awful. Then, I just was not killing at that venue because I went a few times. But one time I went, and I remember it like the back of my hand because I posted clips of this. It was right after Dave Chappelle, somebody tried to tackle him on stage. And I went there, and I was like saying some jokes, but I was freestyling it out. And I was like, dude, like, I remember I thought it was really funny. Because, you know, Dave Chappelle disappeared for like 10 years or whatever, then came back, and he was massive. And I was like, why would this dude try to tackle Swole Dave? Like, old Dave Chappelle was skinny, but this is new. This is new Super Saiyan 3 Swole Dave. Why are you trying to tackle him? I said that on stage at that same venue probably a year or two later and did really good, you know. I felt like the man that night, too. There was a whole bunch of cool people. I think Vince was there. A couple other comedians that I liked were there. I was killing. But, yeah, man, I hope that hookah lounge burned down. Anyway, let's see. Let's get back to the game. The grand ceremony has ended. Okay, yeah. Okay. Let's lock in. Bam. I did pretty good to be telling y'all a story at the same time, too. Just in my own defense. Darn it. I caught that last minute. My brain was not thinking for a second, and I instinctually caught on to... Okay, that was dirty. Darn it. Cook. Try and get him out here fast. Ooh, that was bad. Ah, see, the one problem with this crest, and it's not even a problem if we're gonna keep it a buck and a bean. It's like, all right, you can't swing the Shaman crest with the speed of the Wanderer crest. That would just be ridiculous. That would be so OP. You know, it'd turn this game into Raiden X. Bullet hell. But that's the one problem with this one, man. I was doing that too, trying to get him out of here faster. Here we go. Come on, bang. 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 jeez. That was bad. I forgot. Part of the reason why you shouldn't jump and hit him, one, is because you mess up the timing, but then also, especially for that big dude, if he goes off, there we go. Chop his head. Sorry. Yeah, if he goes off screen, he drops so fast that it's hard to correct where he goes. There we go. Okay, that was close. That was not good. I think there's got to be a limit. Like, there has to be like a limit to how many of these you can actually pull off, especially with this crest, because it just doesn't attack fast enough. That was baller though. See, that time I waited so he'd actually come closer to the middle, be easier to hit. Ooh-wee. Darn it. No! What the heck is that? I don't recognize that flea. Darn it. Darn it. Seth, who? Darn it! Oh, I could have got him too. Oh, I could have got him. If I turned around just a little bit, I could have got his ass. You tried the flea games? I wonder if I could score higher. But to be fair, I literally only beat him by 4. That's not good. And I'm pissed because I was actually doing. I could have pulled that off. I just really need to turn around and bust that flea one more time, and I could have got at least a few more. Hold on. What's the goal? This is flea dodge 90. Ugh. Awful. Excuse me. I like that they calling me the grand champion, even though Seth done came here. Yeah, flea dodge is hard. What's the other one? Flea bounce, right? Right, isn't it flea bounce? Yeah. But yeah, flea dodge is tough, especially because there's some RNG involved. You know, like, you kind of got to be careful about when are they gonna, you know. Like I said, there's some RNG, because sometimes when do these things fall? When do the platforms disappear? When does the big flea come down like that? Now. Oh god, I panicked. And it was unnecessary too, that was the worst part. I hate how hard you fall when they hit you. You like barely get, you know, you fall like, oh! Wee! Darn it! The trick with this one, it's just a time trial kind of. You can't think too hard about what number you're at. Ugh. Dang, I was about to get Ganondorf. Oh! Oh. See, this guy. Huh. Darn it. Darn it. No. 86.
Dozagov.
Algorithm. Bounce is easy with the shaman. Yeah. I know. I freaking love the fleas. The fleas are so adorable.
Dozagov.
I be trying to think. To me, the fleas, they be
Sasha.
the fleas, they're a metaphor. Being able to have a good time even though the world's ending, that's hard. And it's funny, even in my I know I was so close. I felt like I might be able to make a case to say that I was done dirty, but I don't really think so. I think I got, the game got to recognize game. Darn it, I was dumb. Oh, and then that one popped up right when I got too low. Anyway.
Puntosh.
It's funny, it's not at all important, but sometimes like I look at the fleas and I go, man, could I do that? Could I be standing at the end of the world and be like, hey, it's a party? I don't know. I don't know, man. You can bounce off their heads, which I feel like might come in handy in the fourth quarter. What you really gotta watch out for. Oh, see, that's dirty. Like I said, RNG. That's also what kind of sucks, because that last round we got really lucky. Oh! Oh! That time I did get done dirty.
Puntosh.
What's the worst you've seen a comedian bomb?
Sasha.
Let me see. Worst I've seen? Oh, man. You know what? I'm actually mad you asked. I'm actually mad you asked. I do got a good one. Huh! I wasn't thinking. Thought I could duck it. Side note, the other thing about this is that it is a lot of RNG, because a lot of those fleas, they just fly by and they're not even actually like a threat to you. So if you get lucky, you end up doing a run where it's a lot of that. Like, look at that. That was 3 fleas I didn't even have to evade to hit the corners. And then 2 that knocked me upside the head. I was thinking, right? But see, all those fleas that are flying way too high to even be a problem, That's what I get for talking. Someone get booed off stage. Okay. So this is the thing, and I don't know if it's an Orlando thing. Maybe it's an Orlando thing. But people don't actually at comedy shows. Like, you'll bomb, you'll be awful, but you don't really get people booing on stage. Not the way they make it seem in the movies. Granted, do I want people to know that? Probably not. Hey! What the heck? That was weird. After that first hit, she just kind of stood there, and it messed up my timing. But okay, here's what I'll tell you. So I did this show, and I don't remember where this place was. Well, no, I do remember where this club is. It was like a small little venue space. It wasn't even that small, but one of the comedians there, he was doing shows out of it. He booked a show. I got booked on it, and I think I suggested, like, I can't remember. I might have, like, put in a word for one of my homeboys to be on the show with me. Spoilers? Terrible mistake. Okay. That was a big mistake. Anyway, so Stick with me here.
Puntosh.
So I'm doing this show, right? There's a bunch of comedians on it, and I remember one guy in particular was Genesis. He was a really good buddy of mine. Rest in peace. He was on the show, and it was a lineup. You know, it was a showcase. So there's a bunch of comedians on the show, right? And everybody was doing good, and you could tell momentum was building. And right before I went up, this other comedian went up. I won't say his name. He's a good buddy of mine. But man, his big thing is when his jokes don't work, he'll get mad at the audience. Like, he'll get mad at the crowd, and you know, he'll have an attitude about it, and it'll make everything real. It sucks, you know. So anyway, we had maybe like 4 or 5 comics go up there, absolutely killing. And whoa. I can't remember if I think Genesis, the dude I mentioned earlier, that wasn't the guy who bombed. I think Genesis went up before me. Side note, Genesis was like a headliner. He traveled around the country. He was really incredible, dude. He was really, really cool. One of the only comedians I actually would hang out with off the clock, like outside of the comedy clubs, you know, outside of the open mics and stuff. I would go to his house just to hang out with him. And so Genesis was like a local legend, right? He was on the show. I'm pretty sure he went up before us. And I can't remember. I remember having a conversation with Genesis, but I can't remember what it was about. Right before everything went south. So right before I go up, this comedian that is my homeboy, whose name I will not say, he goes up there before me. Long story short, bombs. His material's not working, and he's getting angry with the audience, ends up yelling and cussing at people right before I go up, and it killed the energy. It completely killed all of the energy, you know, all the momentum that got built in that room. The whole night, all of it was gone, and I went up right after him, so I went up there with nothing. Darn it, I panicked. I should have just sat. I should have stood there. But I went up there, and I was pissed. Oh, I was so angry. Because it was a great room up until this dude went up. You know, I shouldn't have brought up Genesis, because now it's going to confuse everybody listening. And if I post this clip, I'll just cut that part out, because it makes it way too hard to tell. Am I talking about Genesis or not? I'm talking about a different dude. I only brought that up. And I only brought up Genesis to kind of show like some of the pedigree that was on that show. Like, Genesis is a local legend. He's on the show, you know, and I'm on that show too. It was really cool to be on there. And I actually had one of my best friends from high school, who's been supporting my comedy for dumb long. And he came out, and then I had another buddy of mine from high school who worked at my Publix with me. Ah, darn it. Hold on. Oh, nice. Lucky break. It's not wasted. So I brought people. I actually brought people to that show. I brought 2 or 3 people, and I was so mad. You know, darn it, I was so angry because it was going to be a good night, and then the one dude got up there and messed the whole night up, not just for everybody, but for me, and it was right after me, so I had to play pickup. You know, I had to play pickup after a dude made a fool, and I was like, oh my God, you're kidding me. And it was funny that night because the comic who bombed, he was a good buddy of mine, and like I really liked the dude. But I literally told my friends when we got back after the show, when we got back to drop everybody off at their cars. I wasn't paying attention. Whoa. Okay, I literally told my friends, I said, yeah, I can't do a show that this guy's on. I can't do a show that dude is on because the nice way to put it is our styles kind of clash. Darn it. The nice way to put it is our styles kind of clash. But also, it's just like, dude, I can't let that happen again. I can't let somebody. And I can't remember if I actually got my homeboy put onto the show. I think I did, and when they make the movie of my life, we'll say I did, just for dramatic effect. But yeah, so I was like, dude, I'm not doing that anymore. I'm not putting my homeboy on to no shows because he killed it for me. Darn it. Sorry, I totally... Do flea bounce. It'll motivate. Flea games is peak. And yes, I changed my profile. Oh, perfect. Guess what, Odyssey? I can't actually tell. Let's see. Let me see. Sorry. I'm actually not looking at the chats on YouTube like I normally do because I've upgraded my OBS. So now... This is so weird. YouTube wants to act like they have no idea who I am. With me. Like, normally when I type my name in on YouTube, my stuff comes up. But now they don't want to show it to me. So let's come over here and see what you changed your profile to. Oh, wow. Look at that. I can't tell what that is. Okay, it appears to be like a dragon eating a rabbit's head. But it's animated, so it's cute and okay. Side note, I just realized that, Zai, I just realized that your profile picture is like looks like Optimus Prime. Am I not signed into YouTube? I should be. Hey, Dylan. What's happening, Dylan? I see you just hopped in. Let me get back to my OBS. Okay, here we go.
Doors are off.
Oh, boy.
Sasha.
Okay. We actually do not have a lot of time. Sorry, guys. All this lore, I totally forgot. I don't have all day. Nice. That was good. Almost frame perfect jump. Not too much, not too little. I hate that. I hate when he shows up and breaks the platforms because it's kind of like, you know, I got nowhere to stand. That's not fair. I should. It's the tough part. Ooh, weak. Oh. Oh!
Puntosh.
Oh, sound wave, deep cut. Okay, nice. I knew it wasn't Optimus Prime. Okay, that was a bit ignorant on my part. The flea's got so many little things that just make it lovable. All right, you said there's a little room we can go to in the deep docks. For a small secret. Where is it? If you know, point it out. Because I do want to try to do something. I didn't anticipate, I wasn't planning on doing, just those all day. My title on, what's it called? My title on Twitch is pretty misleading. Honestly, I think all my titles are misleading. Because I was like, below the spa bench. Okay. That's the spa bench, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, below the spa bench. Cool, we'll head that way. Excuse me. Take me to the deep docks, better than the docks I deep. When I thought I was about to go crazy. Now my grandmama ain't the only bug colony there. So do you guys know when the DLC for this is supposed to come out? Because I'm not gonna lie, I've actually liked this game so much, I probably will get it. And I normally don't buy DLC. I normally just leave it. But okay, so let's head to that Spa bed. Yeah, it looks like goat. Yeah, it looks like he's gonna remain the goat. I might go there off stream, but I kind of want to wrap. Ooh, dang. Well, I know that's not the shaman. I know it's just we got the nail powered up, but dang. Yikes. Still one hit? Even with the Simbi? Wait, what? The DLC is free? For Silksong? No way. That's wild. And I tell you what, I pray for nothing but success for Team Cherry, because they got potential to prove a point. Okay, you said below the spa room chair. That's wild. Okay, where? Where below? Come on, bub. 3. Alright, start to get mad. There we go. Oh, go back. Darn it, I kind of thought that wasn't going to work, but I was curious. We're going back to the, Ah! Wait, look at... Ooh, Jesus! Darn it. Oh, this bug got... He got it bad. A memory lock it. Nice. He got it bad, boy. Darn it. Oh my God. Dang, and I knew something was up because his little shield is there. Dang, he literally fell. He slipped. Yeah, he literally slipped and fell into that little crevice, and ain't nobody find him. Ooh, I can't even imagine how long he was in there, dude. Just roasting away. And see, that's the thing, man. You be taking it for granted. They be taking it for granted having the ability to climb walls and stuff, yet not every bug can do that. So she literally... That dude cooked. You're only missing one memory locket. It might be in the Morrow or Biowater. Biowater? Ugh. No, thank you. I've had enough of that crapshoot. Dang. How many of these do I have? Oh, I have 2. There's literally only one left. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Well, let's go in. I never even used this one. Dang, 3 blue on the witch crest? Alright. Nasty work. Let's see. Sprint map. Ooh, that memento looked nice. That is a really nice memento. Oh, wait, hold on. Did it work? I wasn't looking. No. Okay, that's reasonable. That makes phenomenal sense. In the Morrow or Biowater. Do you know where in those places? Oh my god, that's where that glitch. Oh, darn it. I forgot that I had the freaking crest on. Hey! I just realized I guess the Shaman Crest... I guess the Shaman Crest does have increased damage, because those guys took one hit when I had the Shaman on. Really? I mean, it makes sense, canonically, that, you know, I would imagine that those little bugs can't dig through down here with all the metal and the magma. But come on, guys. Can't you make it work for your old buddy Hannibal? Think about it. Perfect. Bellway in Biowater. Maybe check Biowater first. Okay. Oh, well, the Bellway in Biowater would be close by. Here we go. I am going to have to wrap, you guys, because me and little man got to hit the road to get to an appointment. Please disregard the title of this stream. I actually kind of thought we were just going to go dive deep. Okay, let's see if we can find this, Oh! I'm so sorry! Sorry, I kind of thought that that's where that would be. I'm so sorry, girl. Oh, I promise I feel bad. Promise I feel awful. Near the Bellway. See if I can find this quick. It's not in the room. Open the map. I got the map open. Here we go. Actually, no, I'm being bad. We gotta, but let's see. Can we find where it is, and then we'll grab it next time? If it's near the Bellway, that means it's probably in somewhere within here. Top left, up in here. Okay, that's not too far. Darn it, I could have went further. But now the mosquitoes are scared because they know, ooh, that's going to be on their right up. What do you mean she just flew past your raggedy ass? Well, you don't understand, boss. You said, I don't understand. Well, as long as you understand fire, we ain't got a problem. Awful. Room above the Bellway. Left. Right here where I'm at now? Oh, yeah, I did get that one. I remember getting that one, too. Glad we checked. Room above the Bellway. Oh! Room above the Bellway. Okay. Right above the Bellway. In here? Oh, that was it. Okay. That's what I thought. Yeah, I remember getting that one. Alrighty, well, we're going to call it for now, team. Oh, okay, that's the babies. I thought I heard something. I was like, that does not sound like a normal sound I'm hearing. Let's go take that off the map so we don't get confused for next time. And yeah, we're going to call it here. I think next time, the only thing we really got to do is head down to the Abyss. I couldn't imagine if there's any extra quests that popped up. I really hope not, because I'll be pissed. And we pretty much saw everybody, too. The gamer in me, or no, not the gamer, the RPG player in me really wants to like go see everybody before we go finish, you know, just say our last goodbyes. I might do the flea games off stream, like tonight. But tomorrow I got to look at my work schedule, and then I'll let you, well, I'll let y'all know. But I should be streaming tomorrow. If we're streaming tomorrow, I'm going to try my best to knock out everything I can so tomorrow we can beat this game. Then we'll think about it. I mean, because I'm about to beat this game at the awkwardly timed. I'd only have 8 days to play Space Marine before Crimson Desert comes out. And that's me spending a hunk of cheddar, you know, buying both of those games. So, yeah, the one memory locket in Seth, yeah. So maybe, I wish there was a way to see where all the memory lockets were. Because I know if I go look up a map of where they are, I'll have to kind of cross-reference that with my memory to see which ones I got already. But without any further ado, that's all for me. But how about for you? I got to try to find a good salutation. You know, I do all the time. We'll figure it out. We'll take it to the lab. Also get ready, because I don't know when, but I am going to start doing these comedy streams again, because that competition I'm doing is next Tuesday. So we're going to run my 5. Alrighty. Y'all be easy. I'll catch y'all next time. Peace.